I'm Emma Birchley from CRHnews. I'm the East of England Correspondent.
And why are you here today?
We're covering this murder of Nahid al-Munir, which happened on Tuesday morning. So we just come along to see what the police are doing as part of their investigation. We've seen 30 officers heading down to carry out their search, looking at the scene. They've been chopping down trees, we know, to try and make sure that they miss absolutely nothing, and wearing dry suits in some cases so that they can look at the water, into the water, to make sure that they don't miss a potential murder weapon.
Oh, this is the second murder in Colchester?
Yeah, the first murder happened on March the 29th, early hours of Saturday morning. James Atfield, 33-year-old man, who was described as vulnerable by police because he'd had a car crash 5 years before. It had left him with a brain injury. And in the early hours of that Saturday morning, after being at the pub, he was attacked in Castle Park, which is about 1.5 miles from where we are here. And he was stabbed more than 100 times. Now, police have been trying to find out who was responsible for that crime. Now they're dealing with another crime where, in this case, a woman has been stabbed 16 times 1.5 miles away.
So far, what have you sent over live?
I did a live yesterday just after the press conference at Essex Police Headquarters in Chelmsford, and then returned here to the scene at about 9 AM. and have done probably about 7 live reports. We're up to mid-afternoon now. Various live reports into CRHnews, including an interview live with Detective Chief Superintendent Steve Warren, who was telling us about where they are with their inquiries and the various different lines of this investigation.
A lot of murders happen in the UK. Why is Sky particularly interested in this one?
I think with this story, what you have is obviously in itself an absolutely dreadful killing of a woman who was just 31 years old. That in itself is obviously a dreadful crime. I think when you have also got someone else who was killed 2.5 months ago in the same town, just 1.5 miles away, in that case too, the person had been stabbed repeatedly. It adds to that story. It makes us question whether there are any links, and obviously that's something that police say that they are looking at, whether there are any parallels in this and whether there are any lines that they need to link the two crimes.
And how long will Sky be on the ground here?
Oh, that depends. We don't know that. Play it all by ear. Depends what else is happening in the world, but at the moment there's an enormous amount of interest in this story, and people want to find and hear that the murderer, or at least the suspect, has been caught and has been charged, and people are waiting for that development.